right, everybody knows the time it is. I apologize for being late. I have a sick kid. Apparently, there's like a stomach bug going around right now, and it was just waiting for the kid to go to sleep. And then now, if the kid wakes up, then I will have to jump off of here if my kid wakes up. But other than that, this is going to be a really quick update, dude. Stuff's bullish. We're bullish, baby. We're bullish. I love it. I love it. We're bullish, man. We are bullish on crypto. I'm super jacked. I'm super excited about it, to be honest with you, because this has been a long time coming since we hit 109 and just absolutely dropped the bottom out of it. We called the top on that. We shorted the top on that live on the channel, man. I'm calling longs right now. I'm calling inside of the private community. Actually, I did give the price target on Bitcoin for its new all-time highs. Let me make sure that my music is playing. Yeah, my bad about that. I think my decibels are way, way loud on this thing too. Hopefully that's better. Hopefully that's better. I was probably blowing your eardrums out. So is my Feel Good Techno playing? Audio. I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's playing. Okay, if the music's not playing, let me know. Donna Goodo is still here. R. Gilbert. Donna is still here. We are not legally blind. We see what's happening in the markets right now. It's actually really good news. I called out, first and foremost, if you're not in the Nordic Alpha VIP trading room, you should get into it, because I've already called out and put a price prediction on where I think Bitcoin's new all-time high is going to be and where we could top out in the bull market. Now that we are bullish, we have broken market structure to the upside, and we are breaking key levels right now that point to bullish nature. Okay, now there will be a pullback, most likely. There will be a pullback, and I talked about this in my video earlier inside of the premium VIP trading room, and that pullback is already starting. And I do have my entry points, and there is a bullish charting pattern that is playing out on Bitcoin right now. So long as we stay above about $96,600 and close a candle up there today, as long as we don't go, I'll just put it to you like this. As long as we don't go below 95.2, we're still in a really bullish charting pattern. I'm going to show you what that is now, but I've already called that out for 2 days in a row inside of the premium VIP trading room. So in any case, if you want to get in there, I would advise you. R. Gilbert's in there. He's a legend. R. Gilbert's in there. I would tell you, get in there like swimwear, man. Get in there like swimwear, because we've called the top on we called the top on Bitcoin. We called the top on gold. We shorted it, right? Killed it. Shorted all the way from here down to here. Killed that. Called that out in the community. If you want to know who I am, I'm a verified pro trader. If this is your first time on the channel, I am a verified pro trader. You can go and check about me and go to verifiedinvesting.com, go to the verified network. You might recognize this guy, Gareth Soloway. Dude's an absolute legend. There's only 6 of us verified pro traders in the world. I will get out of the way so that you can see Lawton as well. And I'm one of them. I'm their gold guy. I'm the commodities guy. Bing, bang, boom. That's that. If you happen to give an F, go check it out. Now, secondarily, I'm not going to show you the charting pattern yet. But in the first link in the description, that is where you can get into the private community, where we're taking redonkulous gains literally every single day. Here's gains that the boss posted yesterday, or today actually. And then look at these gains that he posted yesterday. 463. That's nothing. That's nothing, I assure you. $804. All the trades that he gave out live too. These are all live trades. $76. Okay, here's the good one. Here's the good one. Where's that? He puts a lot in here. Another $405. This was all yesterday, by the way. Where's the badass one, the big daddy? Yep, 407 again. $3,100, baby. Dude is literally in there doing day trades. So not only are you getting the swings and scalps from me, but you got this guy in here doing day trades, giving you all the levels, giving you everything. And it's literally less than a shot of espresso a day. You will not spend more money in here than it would take to buy you a shot of espresso. You will not even spend $1 a day in here right now. It's like 90 cents a day right now. 95 cents. Get it while it lasts, because I promise you that price is going to go up. Let's talk about the bullish nature on Bitcoin, baby. What do you see? What do you see? Yes, sir. That is what we would call the old cup and handy. The cup and handy. Look at this guy. Shut up, dork. Shut up, dork. Dude's got 2 first names. Aaron James. Aaron James. Aaron James. LeBron James. LeBron James. Aaron James. You guys ever seen that? I see a dork with a bad haircut. I see a dude in the comment section. I see an internet gangster pulling out his finger pistols on the keyboard. I love people like this, dude. Pump the algorithm. Keep commenting, Aaron James. We love it. And you're right. I do have a bad haircut. I look like a velociraptor, dude. I look like a velociraptor. But you're on my channel yet still. We love it. We look at the dork go. Look at the dork go. Yes. Keep commenting, man. Keep commenting. We got to pump that algorithm, baby. Anybody else that's in here? Help Aaron James because he's struggling. He can't keep up with the banter. He's got to type. I can talk. Help him pump the algorithm in the comments section. And if you like content like this and you like Aaron James, hit the like button. Hit subscribe. Boom, baby. Bang on that notification bell. Throw it from the hip. Twist a little bit, bang on the notification bell. All right, let's talk about it. So we do have the cup and handy. We do have the cup and handy, right? Yeah, dude, Tom Cruise. Help me, Tom Cruise. Help me, Tom Cruise.
Mr. Bobby, come on down here. Help me, Jesus. Help me, Jewish God. Help me, Allah. Ah! Help me, Tom Cruise.
This is going downhill fast. I think it'd be a great time to go to...
Help me, Tom Cruise. Help me, Aaron James. Please tell me how to do TA. I'm not a verified pro trader. Bro, it's all lies. I have a basket weaving degree from online university, basketweaving.com. Graduated summa cum laude, though. Just saying. Just saying. I can't be yelling too much. I'll probably wake up the sleeping child. And if you guys want, and Aaron James, if you want me to stay on the stream with my nice braids, don't make me yell, man. Don't get me too excited. We can all roast. I keep my oven preheated. I could roast you too, you know? Yeah, man. Let's get it. So as you can see, all joking aside, we do have the good old cup and handy. We love the cup and handy. The cup and handy is a bullish pattern. Okay. So what do we teach here, right? Whenever you see a charting pattern and you get your measured move for the cup and handy, we know what to do. You measure it from the bottom of the cup to the top of the cup where the breakout point is, bing, bang, boom, no problem, right? You drag it over to where the obvious breakout point is, and then that's going to give you your measured move. Let's assume that the breakout point is, somewhere in the next day or, we're trying to break it right now, right? And we are trying to get a confirmation candle. That's essentially what's happening. This is on the daily chart. So this is not confirmed yet. And if we don't close above, I believe, what's the close on this? 96,525. If we close above that, we have confirmed. If we don't close above that, we have not confirmed yet. We got to stay above 95.2, 95.3, call it something like that. Right now, 75% of the measured move. That is what we always go for. We don't try to take it and ride it all the way up, man. We're not greedy. We don't care about that. A lot of people are going to be trying to take profits up here. So, smart traders, they front run these levels, and that's what we do. And it hits almost every single time. I can't imagine how many times we've shown a trade live on this channel, done TA on, whatever altcoins it is that you wanted me to do the TA on. And we went back, a day later, and we showed people 75% of the measured move, and boom, it hit 65 to 75% of the measured move, like I preach all the time. So in any case, 75% of this measured move is about 110, call it 111. That is a new all-time high, my friends. So if we get up there, we are now in a super bullish market structure. Okay. We've already broken market structure from the downside to the upside, right? That's very clear to see. And that is exactly why we have a cup and handle, right? We also have kind of a WV pattern, right? So we've got the W right here with the double bottom. So we could come right back down here to about anywhere, I would say, in between the $85,000 to $89,000 range. And then we could bing, bang, boom, go right up. So yeah, man. You guys got to give me 1 second. I got to go check on the kid. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Apologize. We're good. In any case, I don't remember where I was at, but essentially what we're doing is we're seeing not only the cup and handy. Kidding me? Okay, we're good. We're not only just seeing the cup and handle, but we're also seeing that potential WV. And we know, what happens with the WV is we usually retrace back to the middle of that W, and then, you can blast off. So there's two potential patterns here. So even if the cup and handle fails, it could be a potential WV pattern that brings us back down to what I would call a demand zone right around in here. Okay. And that demand zone is going to be from about 84.5 to about 88.5, somewhere in that realm, 88.7 even, you could push it to there. So in any case, we are bullish. Why are we bullish? Because, well, we set this high up here, right? And then we came, well, here, we'll take it back a little bit further. So we had our all-time high, right? Then we had a low. Then we had a higher high, and then we had a higher low, right? But then we had a lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. And now guess what? Higher high, and we took out these swing highs, right? Both of these swing highs right here. And we're trying to take out this one right here. Okay. So once we get above about $99,000, and I know that sounds crazy. Once we get up to that $100,000 range, that's where we're really taking out all of these swing highs, right? And we're getting above the point of control as it sits right now. We're trying to stay above it, right? And we're about $300 above it, I believe, right now. Yeah, about $300 where it's like 96.6. And yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. But in any case, we do have two potentially bullish scenarios here, which could bring us to, first bullish case scenario, I would say it brings us to, let's take the measured move on that. If we were to break out from, say, here, it would bring us back close to the all-time highs, or at the very least, it would bring us to the value area high. If you take about 75% of the measured move, you're looking at about 100K if the WV were to play out. Now, if the cup and handle plays out, we're looking more like, 110, 112, something like that. So in any case, we are bullish on Bitcoin right now. And if that happens, this is going to be all green. This is going to be all green, man. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be a really good day for altcoins if we start to set those new all-time highs. So in any case, that's exactly what we're basically thinking could happen. Now, there is a potential for a pullback to come here, right? Because we did go, massively up, and now we have regained all of these moving averages. We are still, this is one thing I want to point out. We do have the FOMC meeting next week, okay? That is giving interest rate decisions, okay? If inflation stays high and interest rates go down, Bitcoin could go down. Risk on assets tend to go down when interest rates go down and inflation is still high and the dollar is being devalued, okay? Gold will pump in that scenario, and then risk on assets like equities, like crypto will potentially pull back, okay? And we are seeing not only crypto, but the equities markets go on a nice little run right now. And if you were inside of the NORDIC Alpha private VIP trading room, you would have caught a massive swing trade. Well, actually, it was a scalp trade, but it turned into a swing trade. And you would have caught that on the S&P because I called that out days and days and days ago, and it absolutely printed money. It's still printing money as it sits right now. Here's my point. With the FOMC meeting coming next week, this is where like an inflection point could come, where this death cross is probably going to happen within, I'd say, the next day or two, something like that. And we'll have to see what happens when that death cross happens. Are we going to get a pullback? Whatever. We will see. In any case, we have, if we confirm up here above this high, we are breaking out of the cup and handle. We would look for a retrace to the scene of the crime, which would be about 95.5, right? And if you look at this Fibonacci, right, from this 1 hour run, yeah, you guys might have to give me a second again, kid. From this little kind of swing low all the way up to the ultimate high right here, that's also giving us that same price target, 94.8, 94.9 to about 95.5, which is where the golden pocket is, 0.618 to the 0.5 Fib. So yeah, man, I mean, you're going to have to give me a second. I apologize again. I got to go check on the kid really quick because it seems like they are awake. So 1 second. Okay, so in any case, I literally just wanted to alert everybody of this potential cup and handle playing out, your potential entry and exit strategy, right? You know where we could be potentially going. We could be potentially going up to about 110, 112-ish region and breaking new all-time highs, and then obviously pulling back and then continuing that upward trajectory, right? Secondarily, your entry point is probably somewhere in this 94 to about 95.5, 94.8 to about 95.5 range. This is where I already have an order layered at, I believe it's like 95.3. I'm ready to go long, right? So this is where we start to look towards long entries, okay? And you can take scalp shorts here. I'm not telling you not to short, okay? Like I gave this out in the Discord earlier. I said, look, you can take a scalp short here. I'm more interested in seeing what happens at this point of control. And if we lose it, kind of getting in at this 0.618 and this level right here, okay? So this is kind of my bias, right? You've got your swing low, you've got your swing high. Your 0.618, which is your golden pocket, is right here at 94.8, and that's exactly where the 200 moving average is, which is this green line on the 1 hour chart. You also have the 100 sitting right at the top of the cup and handle that we just broke out of, right? And then also you have the 0.5 fib there, which is 95.5. So if we break this point of control, it is likely that we could come down here into this little range. But if we lose this range, we could be coming way, way, way further down, and we would need a different fib to show you where you would be going potentially. And I'm going to take this fib off. Give me 1 second. I'll show you exactly where you could be going. And I might have to get off of here early. I apologize, everybody. But yeah, I just wanted to alert everybody of this on a Friday Pi Day. And bing, bang, boom. So, okay, 90, we're looking at if we were to pull back from here. Okay, we do have a gap, or not a gap fill, but a fair value gap fill at the 0.382, which is at $89,000. Okay, what is that fair value gap from? Well, first off, it's right here on the hourly chart. It's right here at about $89,324. But if you go to the daily chart, you can see that that fair value gap is much larger on the daily chart. Okay, and what do I mean by a fair value gap? Well, it's this candle and these three candles, a 3-candle pattern, right? It is an imbalance in between price. You take the low of this candle and the high of this candle, and there is a gap in price there where price never tested what was inside of this candle ever again, right? A lot of times you will see candles, you know, where there's not much of a gap inside of it. Like this one, this is a fair value gap as it sits right now too. And you have a topping tail potentially forming on Bitcoin, which could be, you know, priming you up for a pullback, right? Then you've got the 0.382 level here at about $89,000. So I would be looking for this fair value gap fill, and then also to bounce from either this support or this support. This is almost like a demand zone right here. Bing, bang, boom. That's what you're looking at. If you're looking for long entries on Bitcoin, this is exactly where you're going to be looking to long, right? Is right here in this, you know, 94.8 to 95.5 range. If we lose the point of control, right? And we can show you that a little bit more thoroughly on the hourly chart, and we'll take this fib off, okay? We can show you that a little bit more thoroughly right here. And I'm pretty sure there's a bearish divergence here as well. So you see this is a bearish divergence. Whoops, sorry about that. And again, you know, I call all of this out inside of the community every single day where you wouldn't have to like wait for me to do this, right? You don't have to wait for my streams or anything. So I encourage people to get into the Nordic Alpha VIP trading room, which is right here. And as you can see, I literally post TA every single day. I posted 2 videos. One was about this cup and handle pattern. And as you can see, I posted this, you know, a little while ago, and bing, bang, boom. So, you know, get in there. I talk about crypto. I talk about metals. We talk about equities. We've got Forex. We've got futures. We've got altcoins. We've got Bitcoin. We've got day trading. We've got swings. We've got scalps. We've got everything that you want. Whatever your strategy is, we cover it. But that is a bearish divergence. As you can see, RSI is trending down, lower highs, and we're getting higher highs on price. So with that being said, hopefully I see you all inside of the Nordic Alpha community. That way you don't ever have to worry about me jumping off streams to go take care of my kid. And with that being said, shout out to Aaron James. Whatever I did to trigger you, man, I'm glad that I did it. I appreciate you all so much. If you don't know who Aaron James is, check in the comments section. Dude's obviously an absolute legend. I hope everybody has a good, what we call in the Wolfer household, #Friday Pi Day with their beautiful families. I will see you all soon. Everybody have a good day. Peace.